name is Arnold Wickens. I'm basically a nervous person. People call me Arnold because I don't have a nickname. So I pretend that Arnold is my nickname. So that when people call me Arnold, I pretend that they're close personal friends who know me by my nickname. Arnold. I live here at the Stonehenge Villa apartment complex in a group apartment with 3 other guys. Did I mention that I'm a nervous person? Well, frankly, I am. Today, I went to the market at the end of the street to get some Wheaties. But when I got there, I couldn't remember whether I wanted 1 box or more boxes. So I asked the manager how many boxes I should get. For just you, he said. Yes, sir, I said. 17, he said. Thank you, I said. But, and this is what I want to emphasize by nervous, I can only find 9 boxes. So what could I do? I got 9 boxes of Wheaties. And 7 heads of lettuce. That made 16. And a bag of charcoal briquettes. That made 17. And a quart of milk. You know, for the Wheaties. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought I didn't get enough. What? Was it A, lettuce, B, Wheaties, or C, charcoal briquettes? This concerned me. So I asked a girl in line what she thought. I forget what she said, but it was pretty thorough. And then I came home. Do you think I did the right thing?
What's there?
Just stuff I got at the market. We were running a little low.
I got this, see it?
It's your library card. It's nice.
It's got my name.
Lucian Smith. I see it right there.
It be green.
It's nice.
Lucian P. Smith.
Libraries have that funny smell.
It smells like books.
Books! That's it, books! They smell like books!
Bunnies like letters.
Yes, they constantly do. Do you have a bunny?
You got a bunny head?
Tell me the truth, Lucian. This concerns me a little. You never mentioned the bunny before. I mean, we're friends and all. You never said nothing about a bunny.
It's got my name. Lucian P. Smith. You read them.
Sure, but I repeat, I have not forgot the bunny. Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1947.
Lucian P. Smith like hard books. It be hard.
Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1948. Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1950.
It be a set.
Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1951. Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1952. Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1949.
Hard, hard, hard.
Department of Agriculture Yearbook, 1955.
Pretty good, huh? Where's the bunny here?
Did you lose the bunny? Now tell me the truth, Lucian. This is really beginning to bother me.
I'll be reading good now. A-B-T-P-M...
Now listen, Lucian. This has to be emphasized. I got A, lettuce, B, Wheaties, C, charcoal briquettes, and a quart of milk for the Wheaties. Did I mention the Wheaties? I think I forgot the Wheaties. So let's say the Wheaties are D. You follow me, right? The Wheaties are D. So, I've got A, lettuce, B, charcoal briquettes, C, Wheaties, D, Wheaties. Something is screwed up here.
It's a hard song.
It must be the door.
What about them? You can get in trouble. That will be mad.
I know. I don't know. I don't know.
I got this.
I know. I got it.
I got this.
In the tub. We'll put them all in the tub.
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 In the
In the
tub.
tub. In the tub.
In the tub.
In the Stop! I
door. Get the door.
I'll get the door, then we'll put it all in the tub, okay?
Get the door.
Come on, Lucian, okay?
I'll just be standing.
Oh, this is perfect, Lucian. This is just perfect. I'll get the door. Don't give it away.
I'll just be standing.
This is beautiful. Hi, Jack. It's nice to see you today, Jack.
Nice day today.
It's a real beautiful day today, Jack.
Nice day.
Not too many clouds in the sky today.
Not too many bunnies in the sky.
Nice. You're right, Lucian. I drove all the way over here and not one bunny. Oh, what are you two guys up to?
Just hanging around.
Hanging around.
Hanging around. That's a good thing to do on a Saturday. Saturday's a good hang-around day. What's up your shirt, Lucian?
My shirt.
Yeah, there's something up your shirt. At least I hope there is.
He had a big breakfast.
My breakfast is big.
Bacon, French toast, juice, sausage, orange juice, eggs, pie, bacon. Did I say bacon?
And bacon too.
Pancakes, waffles, eggs, pie, potatoes, cheese, toast,
In the cup. In the cup.
Not now, Lucian. Not yet.
Oh, boy, the bus with shirt problems today. Oh, boy, I had to sit up front with old people. But you sure got a good look out the window when you sit up front with old people. And one of those old people said, "How are you today?" Boy, I hate it when they ask those questions. Hey, who's Wheaties?
You had to mention them, didn't you, Norman? You just couldn't ignore them, could you? You couldn't just ignore them.
I'm sorry, Arnold. Honestly, I'm sorry.
You worry me, Norman. Honestly, you cause me serious concern.
Hi, Norman.
Oh, Jack. Hi, Jack. How are you? The job's going great. Oh, it's nice to see you. Oh, boy, I'm tired. I better get to bed. That bus was real crowded. I had to sit up front with old people. I need a good night's sleep, so good night, everybody. Come again.
Norman.
Well, it's these late hours. Boy, they really get a man tired.
It's early afternoon, Norman.
It is?
What's under your shirt?
Under my shirt?
Under your shirt. This is beginning to become an epidemic around here.
What, is there something under my shirt? Oh, sure, I'm glad you told me, Jack. I wonder what it could be.
Suspense is killing us.
Donuts! I didn't even notice!
I got chocolate briquettes.
I don't believe this. You make a plan, you work it out, you think through all the details, and then... I tell you truthfully, Jack, I don't believe this. This is the kind of thing that bothers me a lot. I mean, it was foolproof.
My name is Jack Palmer. For the last 8 months, I've been supervising 5 group apartments of the mentally handicapped, 17 adult men. The idea is to introduce them into the mainstream. Most of the time, I laugh at their escapades, but sometimes the laughter wears thin. The truth is, they're burning me out. And yet, somehow, despite this, they remain my closest associates. At the donut shop where Norman works, his nickname is Billie Bulimia. At the end of the shift, they gather all the broken donuts and give them to Norman. This is construed as an act of kindness by both Norman and the people at the donut shop. Since Norman started working there 3 months ago, he's gained 17 pounds. And Lucian, on a recent group trip to a local petting zoo, stunned a host of school children and toddlers by climbing atop an apathetic cow and yelling loudly, "Fire! This cow be on fire!" 2 weeks ago, Arnold bought a weather radio. And after 4 days of nothing but weather, Arnold called the Coast Guard and informed them that there was a plot to suppress music, news, and commercials. Finally, Barry, who you've not yet met, has convinced himself he's a golf pro. He's even put up a sign in the recreation room of the apartment complex advertising private lessons at $1.13 an hour. At last count, he had 4 pupils signed up. So my question is, who's on first?
I'll tell you one of the basic problems of golf. Maybe the basic problem of golf. Golf is a game. It's just a game, Mr. Hodges. It's just a game.
Hedges.
Too early to worry about that. Besides, I don't know more than 2 or 3 courses with a serious hedge hazard.
No.
Now, sure, there's traps. Sure, there's stake rough. Sure, but hedges, that's rare.
My name is Hedges. My name is John Hedges.
I have no reason to doubt that, but you're paying good money for this lesson. We can't spend all the time worrying about an occasional hedge. That doesn't make sense.
Are you joking?
I don't joke, John.
Oh.
Now, today's lesson. Our first lesson, we're not even going to touch a club, so please put the club down.
I'm just going to hold it here.
Please.
Sure. Right.
Thank you. Now, today's lesson. Our first lesson. I call How to Handle a Heckler in the Gallery.
Gallery?
Yeah.
Well, what gallery? I play on a 9-hole public course. All I want is a tip.
The pros always have a crowd. There's always a gallery. Aspire, Hodges. Aspire to be champion.
Hedges.
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 Golf is more than hedges, Hodges. Golf is the little things. It's the basics. Execution, execution, execution.
Okay. Then give me a basic. Please just give me one simple basic.
What you want is a tip?
Yes.
A golf tip?
Yes.
Something that's going to help you right now, am I right?
That's what I want.
Fine. Let me take a moment.
Maybe we should forget about this whole thing. It just doesn't seem to be working out.
Don't you quit now, John. Now, you hang in there. Look, I know that this first lesson is difficult. It'll get easier. I promise you there will be a lot less to memorize as we go along.
What's the tip?
Okay, fine. Let me think. There are so many. Okay. Here's one I think you'll find quite useful. At the top of your backswing, come to a complete stop with the club parallel to the ground. And take a moment to reflect on how fortunate we are to live in a time when golf is in full flower. Then, just hit that little round sucker as viciously as you can, John.
I'm gonna be looking at my books now. They're hard. I'll be doing it alone.
Looks like you got some pretty serious reading there, Lucian.
Hard, hard, hard.
It's agriculture.
I saw this book in the men's room at the donut shop today. Oh boy, woo!
You have to study agriculture in a set, year by year, otherwise it won't make any sense.
There were girls in there with, oh boy, nothing on. I mean, oh boy, nothing on.
It be a set.
Nothing? You mean nothing?
One girl was in the snow. She had nothing on.
In the snow with nothing on? In the snow with nothing on?
Yes, Arnold, she was in the snow with nothing on. Do you think we could zoom in on the problem of the Wheaties?
She had a hat.
Where's the bunny?
Jack, he's been doing this all day about 1,000,000 times and he won't give out any information. I'll catch angina if he keeps it up.
And she had like big giant shoes, like big pants.
You see, it's true. There was a girl in the snow with big giant shoes and a hat and nothing on, and I'm the last to know.
Arnold, I want you to take all this stuff back to the store.
You're just changing the subject because of that girl in the snow with nothing on. It's a trick.
It be hard.
I have told you over and over again not to buy stuff at Lewiston's Market. I've told you that they take advantage of you. I've told you that they tease you. I've done the whole bit, but nothing seems to work. So we are going to try yet another approach.
This is very nerve-wracking, Jack.
I want you to take the Wheaties and the lettuce and the chocolate briquettes and put it all back in the bags. And then I want you to put the bags back in the shopping cart, and I want you to take it all back
Take it all back where?
to Livingston's Market. And I want you to tell the manager that you want your money back. Now, do you have a receipt?
It's in one of the bags.
Fine.
I don't like this, Jack. I don't like this at all.
I get to keep the donuts, right?
No, Norman, you do not get to keep the donuts. Now listen to me, Arnold. Just tell the manager you want your money back, okay?
I don't know, Jack. I mean, it's very embarrassing.
I know it's tough, but you can do it. Norman, if you take one bite out of that donut, I'm going to take all of your keys and have them melted down into a lawn statue.
My keys, they're important. I can't get into things without my keys.
It's your decision, Norman. Your keys or your donuts. Take your time.
Well, can I eat while I'm thinking them over?
It's a good idea, Jack. I'm going to go put it down on my list of things to do.
Stop right there. And no, Norman, you cannot eat while you think it over. And Arnold, you're going to do it now.
Now?
Come on, now. I'll even help with the bags.
I need my keys.
Don't forget the charcoal briquettes.
If there's a blueberry one in here that has a bite taken out of it, but it's still good.
I can't do it. I don't know the manager's name. There, that's final.
Now, Norman, if you don't put that down, your keys are ancient history.
I just want you to know that in my entire life, I have never seen such pressure. This is like Russia around here. Boy, a guy can't even eat a donut or get a few things in for a rainy day. Boy!
He's mad. I just put these in the refrigerator, you know, for later.
Just for a snack, right?
Yeah, you know, for later.
What about that girl you like, Norman? You know, the one that comes to the Wednesday night dances? What do you think she'd think?
What girl?
You know what girl. Sheila.
Sheila, she's nice. I like her.
Didn't she say you're too fat? And didn't you tell me you were going to stop eating all these donuts? Now, come on, Norman.
Maybe I'll just move to Russia. I repeat, to Russia. Maybe I'll just pack all my things and move there. You know, I think I will. That's a good idea. I'll just take all my stuff and move to Russia.
He's mad. Sheila, she doesn't like those fast dances. She just likes slow dances. You know what she did?
What?
Right in the middle of this real fast dance, she just stopped. Like when the bus stops. Oh, boy, I thought you had broken or something.
That kind of thing happens all the time.
Well, that's you know, who can keep up with it?
My mind is made up. Nobody can talk me out of it. I'm moving to Russia tomorrow. Thank you very much.
He's mad. Here, Jack, you have it.
I'm proud of you, Norman.
Well, she's not no skinny mini herself. Can I take her here sometime, Jack?
Sure, I'll have Harry and the band pick her up someday.
Just the two of us? Here alone?
Alone? I don't know. That's kind of against the rules.
Well, she's not no skinny mini herself. I love her. Pretty soon, we're going to get married and have one baby boy and one baby girl. And we're going to always take the baby boy and the baby girl with us wherever we go. That's a law I made. Even if Sheila and me have to go in the army or something.
If Norman joins the army, and Arnold moves to Russia, and Barry goes on the pro tour, and Lucian gives his life to agriculture, I'll have a lot more free time. Lucian and Norman are retarded. Arnold is marginal. A depressive by trade. He'll fool you sometimes, but his deck has no face cards. Barry, on the other hand, doesn't belong here in the first place. He's a grade A schizophrenic with a chronic history of institutions. Loony, teetering on the edge, but clearly resourceful. Barry tells all his problems to Mrs. Freemus, the deaf widow 3 apartments down. She knits, he talks. I call it Madame Defarge and the Gulf Throat.
Put it begin to think. He just quit. Hodges quit. He was obsessed with hedges. He walked away screaming at me, hedges, hedges, hedges. Now I'm down to 2 students. But it's okay, I figured it out. At $1.13 per student, each student is going to have to take 40 hours of instruction each week for me to end up with $90.40. I computed it. It's before expenses. Oh, I still have to buy clubs yet.
Glad in the Saturday.
Clubs. I said clubs.
Guys, I got him. He be trapped. Where is he? Guys, he be caught. He be trapped under the toilet. He's big. He be a big one.
Norman, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Now we can see.
Oh, I thought we better.
Don't you understand? Rats can't see in the dark. It's a behavior pattern they can't see in the dark.
He be trapped.
The door's open.
The rat be
Shut
trapped.
the door. Wait. We need a plan. We need an airtight plan. Rats are sneaky. That's why everybody says you sneaky rat. Norman, Turn off the lights. First thing, we'll blind them. Go on, turn them off! Lucian, count to 3 and then shut the door. Very easy. Don't let the rat know where you are.
I'll be home.
I know where you are. Don't let the rat know where you are.
Tell him you're not home.
I'll be not home.
Shut the door!
There he goes.
Oh,
There he goes.
I told you to shut the door!
I see him!
Get him!
boy!
Get him!
No! I see him! I see him!
Not home. I'll be not home.
There he goes! Oh, I see him! I see him! Oh, I got him! I got him!
I'll be not home. I'll be now home.
Did you get him?
I got him!
We got him.
I'll get the lights. Now check him out. Did you get him?
He's still moving!
Get him! Mother rat! Mother rat! Mother rat! Mother rat! Check him out.
We got him! We got the rat!
We got the rat.
Okay, let me think. Where can we put him?
I will bury him in the sandbox.
You can't bury rats in the sandbox, Lucian. The kids play in the sandbox. You can't bury rats where kids play.
How come?
Because you can't. It's unsanitary.
Oh, we got a saying at the donut shop. All you do is you put your hand under it. It's red light that kills all the germs.
Let me think. I got it. The toilet. We'll flush him down.
Rats, they swim.
Let me think. Okay, we'll flush him down the toilet. But first, just in case, let's turn off the lights. Okay, now he's blinded. Get him by the tail and bring him into the bathroom. Lucian, you flush. I'll stand watch at the door.
By the tail?
By the tail!
He's small.
Maybe he'd be sleeping.
Pick him up! You got him?
Well, he don't weigh much.
Go on, take him, take him!
Hey, who turned off the lights?
Shh! We caught a rat!
Hi, Burke. It's nice to see you.
I got the rat.
But I can't see you.
We're gonna flush him! Turn him off! Turn him
No,
off!
this is my place too. I do not intend to spend all night in the dark.
Norman, hurry! Flush him! Flush him!
We did it.
Oh, boy. He went down just like toilet paper.
Lucian P. Smith retired.
It just sucked him right down.
That's one of the bravest things I've ever done.
Hi, Barry. It's a nice day today.
Crossley kid quit today. Right in the middle of a lesson. I'm only 9 years old, the Crossley kid said. So what? I said, I'm 25, and now I'm down to 1 pupil. It's a great lesson, too, Lucian. I called it the do's and don'ts of renting a golf cart. It had pictures and everything. It irks me. All these people ever want to do is golf.
Sometimes they eat lunch down here by the railroad tracks. It's very romantic in a sordid kind of way. I ran into my ex-wife the other day. She was full of ex-whatever venom. She asked me a few polite questions about my job, and then she said, "What happens when they don't need you anymore?" "They'll never not need me anymore," I told her. "Me or somebody else." "Who made that rule?" she asked. "God," I said. 3 months ago, Lucian was informed by the Social Security Administration that his benefits were being cut. They said their information indicated that Lucian was capable of being fully integrated into the community. We appealed. No luck. The next step is to appear before a state Senate subcommittee. Lucian has been invited as a witness. I tried preparing him, but I don't think it's taking. He says that as long as he knows the alphabet song, it'll be okay. He wants to wear a tie with Spider-Man on it, so they'll know just how important it is. And on a final note, my ex-wife looked terrific. She drives a BMW now and wears a lot of bright green. Who's that funny little man in the back seat of your car? She asked. It was Arnold. That's Arnold. Why is he reading the phone book sideways? She asked. He's looking for the roadmap to Russia, I said. How can you stand it? She said. And Arnold, still in the back seat of the car, said, if the phone people don't want to print maps of Russia, fine. But don't turn around and call it the phone book. Don't deceive the public.
When I went back to Livingston's Market to get my money back, the manager called me a fucking nut. So I called him a banana republic. Did I get even or what?
Barry,
Yeah.
maybe I can call.
Yeah.
I killed the rat.
Those killing rats and golfing are two different sports.
Oh. The funnies. Can I see it?
This is the Wall Street Journal, Lucian. There are no funnies in this paper.
How come?
Because this is a businessman's paper. There is no room in a businessman's paper for funnies.
You be a business now, huh, Barry? Huh?
I might even rent a beeper. I'm looking into it. You better go get dressed. When Harry comes with the van, he'll be pissed if you're not ready. Come on, work is work, Lucian. Do you think a guy learns to play his sand shots in his pajamas? Huh? No, not in this league.
I could golf.
Everybody thinks they can golf, Lucian. That is why there are golf courses. There are no funnies in this paper, Lucian.
Can I see it,
See
then?
what?
No.
There are no funnies in this paper, Lucian. There is no Snoopy. This is the Wall Street Journal.
I'll be getting dressed now.
And if I get a beeper, I am the only one who is allowed to touch it, Lucian, because beepers are not toys. They are tools of industry.
I just said to Mrs. Freeman's, it's a nice day today, and she said I never drink iced tea. Oh, boy, did that throw me. What do you think she meant?
You know, she is a very intelligent woman, Norman, and sometimes I don't get her just at first, but it always sinks in after a while, so...
Oh, you got mail, a golf book and a letter.
Letter.
Snoopy, he
I
golf.
told you to get dressed.
I never drink iced tea. I never drink iced tea. I never drink iced tea.
Me neither. I'll be getting dressed.
Who's it from? Can I have a stamp when you're done? Is it a golf letter?
It's from my dad, Norman. Says he's going to be up in Boston for a few days and he's going to come down and visit me. He's going to come down and visit me.
Are you almost done with the stamp?
He's going to be up in Boston for a few days and he's going to come down and visit me.
Oh boy, he's here! name is Norman Wolanski. Welcome to my seat. Won't you take a home? A seat. Won't you take my home? Oh, boy, this is kind of tricky.
Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat? I think that's it.
No, that can't be it. This is my home, not your home.
I really won't take but a minute.
Won't you take a seat?
Hello, my name is Barry Clemper. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
Well, I'm sitting, thank you.
Yes, there you are. How silly of me. You enjoy golf.
Can I get you something to drink? We got juice and milk and iced tea.
I
and
really
cheese.
have to go. I just dropped by for
Hey,
a
you know, my
second.
dad's coming to visit me. He's going to be up in Boston for a few days. He's coming down here to visit me.
That's nice.
Can I please get you some iced tea?
No, thank you.
You know what my dad does? Coaches third base for the New York Yankees. Kipper Clemper, that's what they call him.
With these keys, I could get into any
Well,
place.
I can't say. Well, I just dropped by for a second to, well, my little boy, Sean, has two pet hamsters, and one of them escaped last night. We thought maybe he might have scurried into here.
A hamster? Is that in a rat or rabbit family?
Oh, was he big or no?
I don't know. Maybe about this big.
Brown or some other color?
What about the size of what, 2.5 to 3 golf balls?
He was light brown, about 4 inches long, and light brown.
Gosh, no, I haven't seen hide nor hair of a hamster. What about you, Norman?
My name is Norman Berlansky. Hello. Welcome to my iced tea.
Because I clean up after the matinee, mostly I just see the end of the movies. Or sometimes just the start. But I always seem to miss the story. It's not a bad job, really. My boss, Mr. Corbin, says I'm doing real good. But frankly, I'm a little worried. On Tuesday, this new usher came. His name is Melvin. And believe me, he's a typical Melvin. You know, big muscles and a thick, thick neck. Melvin's got me a little concerned. He says I have to polish his shoes every day, or he'll beat me up. He says if I don't do a good job, he'll grind me into the pavement. Melvin wears these. They're just black. I'm real glad they're not two-toned or something.
Oh shit, Norman and Arnold are in the van. Aren't you coming?
I don't want to be dancing.
It'll be fun. You always like it once you get there.
I just had to shower.
Your hair's not wet.
I just did my hands and my knees and my feet.
You're supposed to do your whole body, not just selected parts.
It's too wet in there.
Right. So come on, throw on your dancing clothes and we'll drive down to the center.
No, thank you. I got to practice for the state Senate.
The state senate.
I got a tie with Spider-Man. I got to practice. I'll be sure to snatch my library card. It's got my name.
Good idea. Come on, throw on your clothes and come to the dance with Norman and Arnold and me.
No, thank you. I got to practice.
Okay, I understand.
Barely help Lucian Peaceman. The state snack. They read.
Yeah, they read.
Oh,
They don't care whether you can read or not. They just want you to be yourself, answer a few simple questions, and just be yourself.
Yourself, it ain't ready yet. Yourself just ain't ready yet.
A few nights ago, at around midnight, Lucian pulled a fire alarm. This created quite a flurry of activity. Fires in apartment complexes draw lots of attention, lots of equipment, and one particularly enraged fire chief. And when he finally tracked down Lucian, Lucian said, "Can I be having some aspirin, please?" When he finally tracked me down, he was not in a listening mood. When I got home at 3 a.m., I threw a toaster across the kitchen. Shards of metal all over the place. The next morning, a friend of mine dropped by. "What happened?" he asked. "I'm on a toast-free diet," I said. And we both laughed.
That one, I danced with her 2 weeks ago. You know what she did? She drooled on me. All over my shoulder. Some of it even got on my pants. I hate that when you dance with a girl and she drooled on you. Very unsanitary. Oh, and that Freddie Galonzo, he just thinks he's Xavier Cugat or somebody. Ever since he got those sneakers with the stripes, he just thinks he's Xavier Cugat.
Oh, who's Xavier Cugat?
Just the greatest dancer that ever lived, that's all.
How come your hands are all black?
Are they? I've been polishing my shoes a lot lately. It's a habit I'm into.
Well, they're all scuffed.
Well, you can't keep them perfect every minute. That would be an impossibility. Once in a while, there's going to be scuffs.
I like scuffs.
See her? Her name's Helen. She has this wicked tick. Every time she dances, she ticks. Like that.
Like this?
Sort of, but it's more of a... And I'll tell you something, Norman, a tick like that worries me.
Well, you ain't kidding them. I can keep up with it.
She can't help it, Norman, it's a tick. People who got a tick. They can't do anything about it as a behavior pattern, like a big nose or ears that go out all over the place.
I've seen ears like that.
Frankly, Norman, I've been watching her all night and she hasn't ticked once. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was a plan to make me think she had a tick.
Was it kind of like this?
It's more of a...
That's a pretty bad tick.
I'm gonna cut in. I'm gonna go right up and say, "Excuse me, can I cut in?" Jack says we can cut in if we want to.
Go ahead, cut in.
"Excuse me, can I cut in?" That's all I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back, Norman, when this dance is over.
What happened? Did you cut in? Does she kick or not?
I figured I better wait. You know, for a better time. I gave it serious consideration, and I figured I just better wait. I don't feel like dancing anyway, especially with some girl who has a tick.
Yeah, maybe that's better.
Sure, it's better. Just because some stupid girl named Helen has a tick, all of a sudden she thinks she's the Queen of England. And you know what?
What?
She's not.
Maybe that's better.
Sure, it's better.
Yeah, maybe that's better.
Sure, it's better.
Ow! 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 I cannot do this any longer. My arthritis is too active.
I borrowed this club just for this lesson, Mrs. Remus.
Well, I'm sorry, Barry. I just can't.
Hey, did I tell you? My dad's coming to visit me.
Oh, that would be nice. I had yours rock in there in the bedroom. We can sit out here.
Oh, and it's a pretty moon tonight. Too bad he couldn't be here tonight, huh?
When we first moved here, Barney said he loved this view more than anything. The way the guard towers stick up over the trees. Oh, that's it. Barney's sister always said she would never live anywhere near a prison. But Barney always said he would much prefer to know exactly where the criminal element was.
My dad used to be the backfield coach for the San Francisco 49ers, knew all the guys knew him.
I think he's lemonade in the freeze. You could get some lemonade out here.
I haven't seen him in 9 years.
A lot can happen in 5 years, Barry.
Well, you know, he's been busy. He's been on the road. But every Christmas, no matter what, he sends me a box of chocolates, whether he's busy or not, every single Christmas. I mean, a couple of times the box arrived late, but he never forgets. My dad.
Norm, what's happening?
Arnold went to the bathroom and a couple of drips got on his pants and he won't come out until it dries. He says he's afraid people think he pees his pants. So what, I said, when he won't come out?
I've had that kind of thing happen to me. It's pretty embarrassing.
Except for that, it's been kind of slow.
I see you and Sheila aren't dancing. What's the matter?
I need my keys. I can't get into things without my keys.
Did you two have a fight?
Yeah, I need my keys. I can't get into things without my keys.
She doesn't like your keys, huh?
She wants my keys.
She looks pretty sad over there. Why don't you go over and ask her to dance? That'd be a real mature thing to do, Norman.
But Jack, she wants my keys.
Just go over and ask her to dance. Don't even mention the keys. Maybe she's forgotten all about it.
Are you kidding? Oh boy, she's got a memory like a horse.
I'll tell you what. I'll keep the keys with me, and then if she asks about them, you can tell her that I'm keeping them for the time being.
No. Oh boy, I got it.
You do what?
I'm gonna ask you to dance. I'm gonna do it right now. I'll just go over and ask her. It's a pleasure talking to you, Jack. I gotta go now. My name is Norman Berlansky. Welcome to my dance.
Every Wednesday night we have dances here at the center. Most of the residents come. They drink punch and eat potato chips and pop balloons and hide in the bathroom and sooner or later dance. Some of the multiply handicapped just sit on the fringe and watch. It's a curious thing. I've been coming to these dances for months now, and I can never decide if this is the saddest place I've ever been or the happiest.
Jack, am I glad to see you? You won't believe what happened.
Have you been swimming?
Nope. The faucet in the bathroom went crazy. It exploded. Water all over the place.
Great.
Stop!
Arnold, I'll be right back.
Don't you get it?
Say what?
Oh, this is perfect. Just perfect.
Okay, Arnold, what's going on?
Okay, here's what I did. I went to the bathroom, and I peed. And I was careful as always, but a couple of drops got on my pants. This made me deeply nervous. So I got into one of the stalls and I waited, for them to dry. But get this, they just wouldn't dry. Must be some special chemical or something. My pants just wouldn't dry. Then I got this great idea. I figured if I was all wet
Ladies and men of the state snack, Lucian P. Smith has Spider-Man. I mean business. A-B-P in the P.
Well, I was just with Mrs. Primus. In my opinion, she does not have the temperament for the pro tour. Under all that pressure, she just crumbled. Get the yips every time she even saw a putter. That's a shame. She's such a nice lady. What are you doing, Lucian?
I'll be planting.
Tomatoes don't grow like that, Lucian. They come on little bushes.
We got no bushes. Is that golf?
This is a 5-iron, Lucian, only the most useful club in the bag. You know, some men, they actually sleep with their 5-irons.
That must be bumpy.
Bumpy or not, it makes for better golf. It makes for more serious golf. Hey, Lucian, did I tell you my dad's coming to visit me?
That must be bumpy to sleep like that.
You know, my dad, he once played one-on-one with Bob Cousy, Lucian, and he ate him up. He ate him right up.
He ate him up.
Jump shot here, a hook shot there. Defense, defense, defense.
He ate him up.
Lucian, can I tell you something personal? Like, it's gotta be just between you and me, okay? Roommate to roommate, it's a secret.
Norman be eating donuts all the time.
My dad? Scares me, Lucian. He scares me something terrible. Scares me something terrible, Lucian.
Want some cookies? We got cookies. Norman don't be eating cookies like he be eating donuts.
No. I'm just gonna get ready for bed, okay? I'm gonna get ready for bed.
Dad, they be scary sometimes. Ladies and men of the state snack, I be Lucian P. Smith. Me and Barry Golf. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
My name is Norman Berlansky. May I hold this dance?
Hi, Norman.
It sure was a short song. Oh, boy.
The popcorn was good tonight.
I didn't have none.
It was good popcorn in a bowl. It's nice in a bowl.
I'm on a diet. I only had 2 handfuls, that's all.
I saw this donut today, Norman, at the center.
You saw a donut in the center? Oh, boy.
It made me think of you. Mr. Crow, he ate it up.
I bet it was good.
Your shirt is nice.
That's my donut shop shirt. Jack said I could only wear it once in a while because it's too baby.
Your tie is nice.
Barry let me have it. He has lots of ties. He let me have it. You want to dance? It's a good song. It's got a beat. I wouldn't go to no dance. Didn't have popcorn.
Oh, my sister says to dance real good, you gotta make believe you're a flower.
We got African violet in the sink.
And you know what flower I see?
Oh boy, let me guess. An African violet.
I don't know. But I put some on you.
I went up to Helen, and she wasn't dancing, she was just sitting there. So I said, "Excuse me, can I cut in?" And she said to me, "You're all wet." Well, that did it. I don't have to take that kind of treatment. "Oh yeah?" I said. "Well, you got a tick." But, and this is the nub, when we started dancing, she didn't tick once. So what I want to know is, what's she up to? Arnold, hi Jack, I fooled 3 more people. From my point of view, splashing water on your pants is a plan. Everybody should participate. Let's go outside, Arnold. Sure, Jack, but I repeat, I can catch a draft, have to take antibiotics.
Arnold, what did you tell Helen?
Nothing. Nothing much, just chit-chat.
Arnold, what did you tell her?
I told her she had a tick. Like that.
You can't go around insulting people, Arnold. You upset Helen, and she's in the band now, and she won't talk to anybody, and she won't come out.
She started it. She said, and I mean this frankly, Jack, that I was all wet.
You are all wet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you got a tick. And don't curse, Jack. It's not polite.
Oh, don't tell me what to do, okay, Arnold? Don't tell me what to do, goddammit. I have had it with all of you telling me what to do. I've had it with the whole goddamn bunch of you. Great.
You've got behavior patterns that are not fun, Jack. Not, I repeat, one bit fun.
Whenever I lose my temper with these guys, I hate myself for about a week. I need a new job. They deserve better. Or I deserve better, or somebody deserves something.
That was nice.
Oh boy, that was nice.
Norman,
Yeah?
can I have your key?
I need my key shell. Sheila, I can't get in the place without my keys.
Can I have...
I need my keys, Sheila, I need my keys!
I like the slow part.
Me too. I like something with a beat.
Guess what, Norman? I'm a geranium!
Not me!
What are you?
An apple donut with raisins!
I'm a geranium!
Ladies and men of the state snack, Lucian P. Smith. I mean business. This be hard. Ladies and men of the state snack, this be hard. Hi. Hi, everybody being everywhere. Hi. Lucian P. Smith says, hi. Have a nice day. Hi.
Melvin gave me these to do. He has to go to a wedding. He says if I don't do a good job, he'll turn me into pulp. That really got me. Oh yeah, I said, what's pulp? I had my first run-in with Mr. Corbin the other day. He's the movie manager. He's a nice guy, but frankly, the bathrooms, and I mean this in all honesty, aren't too important to him. Here's how I know. I asked him to take a look at the number 3 urinal. It seemed to be going a little slow. Do you know what he said to me? He said, Arnold, that's your problem. I couldn't believe it. What does he think I am? An architect?
You gotta turn it on.
It's hard.
You gotta plug in the plug, Lucian.
I forgot.
Boy, if you don't turn it on, it won't pick up nothing.
I forgot.
I saw Sheila yesterday at the center. She's pretty nice.
When you plug it, it be loud.
We're gonna have a baby boy and a baby girl. And every day, they'll all go with me to the donut shop. And guess what? Free donuts.
Norman,
Yeah?
where do dust come from?
From trees.
Oh,
And when the baby boy and the baby girl get real big, oh boy, Sheila and me will give them crawlers free.
we got no trees.
Oh, come in. My name is Norman Berlansky. Welcome to my home.
We got no trees.
Morning, guys. What's happening?
Hi, Jack. How are you? The job's going great. It's nice to see you. What happened to your finger?
I cut it in the car.
You want to lie down?
No, it's not really. It's just straight. What are you doing, Lucian?
It'll fix it better.
Thanks. It feels better already.
That's got all dust on it.
It's a tourniquet, Norman, to help stop the bleeding. I'll clean it in a second.
We got no trees.
That's telling him, Lucian. Oh, where are the other 2 musketeers?
Arnold's out beating the rugs, but Barry says he won't help. He's too busy.
Arnold's out beating what rugs?
The rugs.
Oh, those rugs. Barry won't help.
He's right down on the list to clean the bathroom. Well, he says because his dad's coming to visit, he ain't got no time. And you know what? He's golfing. I saw him out front. He's golfing.
This one's good.
I didn't cut that one. I cut the other one.
He says because his dad's coming to visit, he needs to get ready. So he says he don't have to help us clean up nothing.
I'll talk to him, Norman. He's under a lot of pressure, a lot of strain.
Just told me to, and I'll be going to the hospital.
I think I'll just wash it off and put a Band-Aid on it.
Well, if my dad came, I'd still do the dishes.
I thought your father was dead, Norman.
Well, so what? Oh, boy, so what? Just because he's dead doesn't mean I wouldn't do the dishes. I'd still do the dishes. Just because people are dead doesn't mean people don't do dishes.
You're right, Norman. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'll be right back.
My daddy, he be dead too.
Would you do the dishes?
No, thank you. I'll be dusted.
Where's Jack? I saw his car. I gotta have a talk with him. This is important.
In the bathroom.
This can't wait. This is crucial. Excuse me, Jack, but we have to have a discussion.
All right out, Arnold. Hold your horses.
Hold my horses.
You got horses?
He must have me confused with somebody else. I don't have any horses. It's me, Arnold.
We got no trees.
Okay, Arnold. What's the big emergency?
Hi, Jack. It's nice to see you today, Jack.
And a pleasure to see you. What's the emergency?
The rugs.
Of course.
I had a little problem with the rugs.
What rugs?
These rugs!
You got horses, Arnold?
He's doing it again, Jack. I told you this bothers me. First it was bunnies, now it's horses. It's a behavior pattern.
We gotta make it illegal to have lemonade. I scrub and it won't come out.
Who's got it burning?
You see, he did it again. I do not, I repeat, have a bunny. I do not, I repeat, have a bunny.
Okay, Arnold. Let's drift our way back to the rugs.
He's got me so worried with this bunny, I can hardly think.
Lucian, please stop talking about bunnies.
And no more cheese. Cheese sticks.
If we can't have cheese, I'll go on a hunger strike.
borrow these. They belong to her husband. He was very artistic. He was in the roofing tile game.
Oh, boy, it was just because he's gold. Thinks he's Xavier Cougar.
Okay, Arnold, when last you tuned into the planet Xenon, something about rugs.
I almost forgot the rugs. I forgot about the rugs. Thanks for reminding me, Jack. This is important.
And no more eggs. I'm sick of eggs. Eggs stick.
Does anybody care about the rugs or what?
Eggs come out of chicken.
Does anybody care about the rugs or is it just me? Because if it's just me, I'm not Kellie. Take it or leave it.
Sometimes the sun gets so thick on a sink I can't see nothing.
Well, let me see.
Well, it's very weird, huh?
You can't see nothing.
Okay, fine. Nobody cares about the rugs. Fine. If anybody wants me, I'll be in my room thinking about the rugs. And if somebody, for example, wants to know what happened with the rugs, they'll just have to get me to tell them. And frankly, I'm not telling anybody anyway. So anyone who asks is just into a big surprise.
Oh, boy.
When I move to Russia, if they give me a roommate who says, "Oh boy," all the time, I, as an American citizen, will say "niet" to that. "Niet, niet, niet."
Oh, boy! What's yet? Oh, boy! What's yet? Yet?
I think I'll be needing these. Call it a behavior pattern if you want, but that's the way I see it.
I quit!
You can't quit, Norman. You have to finish your chores. But you can take a break. So go on, take a break.
I'm taking a break!
You be thinking about the rug.
Loose lips, sink ship.
Keep it down. I am merchandising.
Loose lips, sink ship.
We got no trees.
Jack? Can Sheila come here sometime? Just me and her here alone. I want her to see my pad.
It's a tricky one, Norman. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, please, Jack.
I'll see what I can do.
It's my pad, and I want her and Sheila to see it. Well, Barry said if you call the pad, girls will come right over. Well, I don't really know.
We'll probably attract a lot of picnics.
Oh, that's okay, but they gotta bring their own donuts.
I am done. What do you guys think?
Price war, learn golf, 2 lessons, 25 cents. That's great, Barry.
It's a merchandising technique. Price war! That excites the average person.
Okay. Lucian P. Smith wants to.
What is this?
Money.
This is a penny, Lucian. Lessons are 25 cents.
I don't talk to people who don't do dishes.
Jack, could you please explain some realities to Lucian? Realities like how I cannot run a business on a penny here and a penny there. Could you please explain that to him? I do not have the patience.
Sure. Lucian, Barry can't run a business on a penny here and a penny there.
Hey, be sarcastic, Jack. That helps the situation sure that much.
I repeat, I am in here, I repeat, thinking about the rugs.
Here's more.
Loose lips, sink ship.
Hey, what is this? Is golf suddenly a big joke?
He wants more money, Lucian. 23 more cents.
I'll be getting it.
I don't like golf.
No, see, golf, Norman, is a way of life. It isn't for everybody. Fat people shouldn't golf anyway.
Fat? Oh, boy, look who's calling. Who's fat?
Fat guys, they can't even reach down and get the ball out of the cup. Fat guys need caddies everywhere they go.
Fat? Oh, boy, look who's calling. Who's fat? Oh, boy!
I'm going to be fair about this. I've thought about it and I've decided to be fair. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back outside to where the whole rug thing happened. And I'm going to tell the whole story out loud to whoever's interested enough to listen. And all I can say is you can A, take it, or B, leave it. Frankly, in Russia, rugs are more important than golf.
Jack Arnold took the walking mat. Did you see that, Jack? Arnold took the walking mat.
Oh, boy, now nobody can come and visit.
He's bringing it right back.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he's back pretty fast.
Norman, I've thought about this, and you are the only guy I'm going to tell.
your rest, huh?
Norman, are you coming or not? This truck is giving me muscle cramp.
You should have your eyesight checked.
Did he say I was fat? Did he just tell me?
He said you should have your eyesight checked.
Oh, yeah!
I'm leaving. I am not going to waste the best part of the day just standing here. I emphasize chit-chatting.
You should have a seeing eye dog for when you do dishes, Norman.
Cool it, Barry. That's enough of that stuff.
Golf sucks!
What?
Golf sucks! It sucks! It sucks! I don't care if anybody heard me or not! Golf sucks!
Not suck, Jack. It does not suck. Golf does not suck. It sucks. Golf sucks.
If I had a lot of money now, I would go to Florida. And I would play a few rounds every single day. I would lie out on the beach. I would listen to my radio. I would have a thermos full of highballs by my side. Maybe even take my dad. Yeah. Take my dad. Today's Saturday. In a couple days, he's going to be here. He'll probably look older. People will look older. That's just the aging process.
9 years is a long time.
My dad. You know, when Mom died, Dad was pretty busy with his career, so when he brought me out to the institutions, he couldn't stay around very long. Just kind of waiting.
Let's go take a walk, huh?
You go ahead, Jack. Okay, I just want to stay here.
Are you sure? You know, I go out golfing every once in a while, and I'm not very good. I could probably use a pointer or two. Come on.
Jack. You're just being nice, Jack.
I'll tell you what. I'll take a walk. And then in maybe 10 minutes or so, I'll come back. I'll go listen to Arnold talk about drugs.
Hey, you tell Arnold I want those welcome mats back here before my dad gets here. You tell him that, okay?
Sure.
I could use some time, Jack. Can you some time alone?
Sure. I'll be right back.
Hey, Barry. Hey, Barry, I got this for golf.
Those are buttons, Lucian. That isn't money, those are buttons.
That's all I could be finding. They'd be good for golf.
Every Christmas, those chocolates came, Lucian.
But these are good, Barry. They are.
I guess my dad just forgot. I don't like chocolate very much. Gives me a stomach ache, you know? So every Christmas, I would give it to all the other guys on the ward. Every single Christmas. There's this one guy named Wally who would eat the chocolate parts, and he would save the insides in this little box he had. And he'd keep that box with him all the time, Lucian. One day he died. One of the attendants just threw the box away. I mean, it was all Wally owned was this little box and the insides of all the chocolates he ever had, and they just threw it away. Then he asked his family, they didn't look to see what was inside, they just threw it away. I don't understand that. He threw it away.
used to have an uncle, Uncle Roland, who said, sex is dirty, money is evil, and death keeps it all in perspective. About death. The residents don't think much about it. Either you've got it or you don't. And if you do, wait a while, it'll go away. About money. Lucian and Barry do assembly work at the sheltered workshop at the center. The pay is minimal, but since most of their expenses are taken care of, they somehow accumulate money. Both Norman and Arnold do even better on their outside jobs. Last week, Norman wanted a hairdryer. I said it was okay. And he gave it away at work as a door prize to the customer who bought the most donuts. Norman sang a few bars of happy birthday. And about sex, the official policy is that sex between residents is to be discouraged. It leads to personal crises and legal entanglements. The unofficial view is more liberal. Many of the women have been sterilized, and those who are sexually active are given birth control pills. Pregnancy, for obvious reasons, is a potential disaster. But what amazes me is this. In a society where inexplicable lusts are both rampant and expected, why is it that sexual desire among the mentally disabled is viewed as an additional aberration? My last job interview, my 14th in 2 months, ended with this pigeon-like woman saying I was overqualified and overeducated. And oversexed, I added with a smile. She didn't smile back. Uncle Roland, he also used to say, the quickest way to a man's crotch is through his crotch. Yes, sir. Uncle Roland was quite a lightweight.
Just see how we have chairs, pictures, and dishes, and milk, and just about everything. We got donuts, and we got iced tea, and swans, and chairs, and do you want to see my pad?
Norman,
Yeah?
can I have your keys?
I need my keys, Sheila.
Please, Norman, can I have them?
I need my keys, Sheila. I need my keys.
Please,
I need my keys, Sheila. I can't get anything without my keys.
Mr. Corbin?
Hi, Arnold.
Hello, Mr. Corbin. It's nice to see you again. Let's be frank about this. I don't have time for chit-chat.
All right, Arnold, I can appreciate that. What's on your mind?
These. I have had it with these. Had it.
These, Arnold, are sanitary napkins.
I don't care what they are. It's not fair, and I have had it. If I don't have to fill them up in the men's room, I'm not filling them up in the ladies' room. I'm sorry, but end of subject. Look.
Arnold, men and women have different needs.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
All right.
And frankly, Mr. Corbin, one other thing, and I repeat, who is Bob?
Barry, you here? Yeah. You just want a few minutes alone. He's pretty nervous.
Two.
You look great.
I got these for special, Jack. Special for this, because a guy wearing shoes like these guaranteed to pick up 20 or 30 yards on the long iron. So, did my dad tell you how he and Ted Williams used to go fishing together?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, well, they caught some real beauties, Jack. Kipper, Clumper, and the Splendid Splinter. They were quite a combination.
Barry, don't be nervous, okay? He's your father. He cares about you, okay?
Arnold and me got in a fight this morning, Jack. He wouldn't tell me where he hid the welcome mat. Loose lips sink ships. That's all he kept saying.
Where the hell is it?
Is this it?
Jack! Right here, Mr. Clifford. My plow is just about to pop wide open. It's in here.
Okay.
These goddamn apartment suits were all built like a maze. Built for goddamn rats. Wouldn't live in one of these sites for all the tea in goddamn China. So this is my little Barry. Grown up real good. Real good. A real man. Where's the piston in the stump anyway?
It's right over here.
I got you this. Just a little something. I'll be right out. You do this, Barry? That's real nice. Welcome home, Dad. Real thoughtful. It's piss or sentiment. Give me piss every time.
the bag. When he comes out, don't you say hello, okay?
Sure, Jack.
You got your present.
Yeah, I figured I'd wait till it was done to open it. I figured that's the proper way. It's more polite that way, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, because some guys, they don't have manners, Jack, but I'm not one of them. Not on the tour. I would say that golf etiquette, a thorough working knowledge of golf etiquette is more important to your average scratch player than a 7-iron. I really mean that.
I'm sure.
Etiquette is birdie country, Jack.
It's a real nice place you got here, Barry. Real nice homely feeling to it. It seems to be real convenient to shopping in bars. Of course, me, I could never relax living so close to a prison. Aren't you going to open it up? What's the story here, Jack? Can't he talk?
He can talk. Hello, my name is Barry Clever. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
Nah, I think I'll stand. Those buses, they put the seats so close together, it's a goddamn wonder I don't have a hernia. But thanks for the offer.
Barry, why don't you see what's in the bag?
It's nothing. Just a little something. Nothing. Chocolate heart. That's great, Mr. Clever.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Like I said, it's the thought that counts. You can take that cellophane off if you want to. They just put it on there to keep it fresh.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
My scheme was to get you a box. You know, like always. A nice box, a Fanny Farm or something like that. You know, one of those boxes where inside they got this cherry wrapped up in tinfoil, real fancy. But I was in a rush, so I had to pick it up at the bus station. They have a gift shop at the bus station. Gifts, cigarettes, gum. Anyway, they didn't have any chocolates. I asked. But then this lady said they had this chocolate heart. Well, right away I could see that the goddamn thing was broken to pieces. It's damaged, I told the lady. Well, she said it's been here since Valentine's Day. She said the goddamn thing is damaged. I mean, they get sassy with me, I get sassy right back. They think a crippled man, he won't be sassy. Well, bullshit to that. So I told her I'd give her half price. And get this, the old South said yes. You know, Jack, maybe the boy would loosen up if we had a few minutes together, alone. Just the two of us. Would you mind? Sure. Can take a little walk? Okay with you, Barry?
What?
I'll be right back, okay?
Sure, Jack. Sure.
This is a real nice place you got here, Barry. Real nice setup. Afraid your roommate is a darky. So what have you been doing with yourself? Please take a seat. No. I'll stand. So what do you got to say for yourself, boy? Your mother, God rest her pathetic soul. She used to worry that you wouldn't be able to talk. Wasn't until you were 3 that you said your first word. You know what that word was? Bitch! Your mother and me, we thought that was about the funniest thing we ever heard. We took you straight over to Aunt May's so she could hear it. And you said it again. Bitch! Clear as a bell. We were real proud of you, boy. Real proud. Bitch! I'll never forget it. Are you going to talk, boss? Or are you going to keep it up with the silent crap? I'm talking to you, you little son of a bitch.
This is your goddamn father talking. When your goddamn father talks, you better goddamn listen. You hear me, boy? This is your goddamn father talking, not some goddamn darky roommate talking to you. This is your father talking. Do you hear me, boy? You goddamn nut! No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just...
Please don't hit me anymore, Dad.
I lost control, Barry.
Please don't hit me anymore. Please don't hit me anymore.
I'm sorry. I just lost control.
Please don't hit me, Dad.
Sorry, Barry. I guess I better get going. Those buses run right on time. Buses don't wait for a crippled man. You hear that, Barry? Buses don't wait for a crippled man. And don't you worry. Come Christmas, those chocolates will be in the mail. You can count them. It ain't my way, Barry. Your mother, God rest her pathetic soul. She wants you to know that when you were just a little baby, you couldn't talk or anything, she loved you more than life itself. More than goddamn life itself. Dad, I'm a golf pro now. I'm a golf pro now, Dad. Melvin gave me these to do. Personally, I, as a person, would never wear cowboy boots. I'm what you call a landlubber. Not Melvin, though. Melvin says one day if he had enough money, he'd buy himself a horse. Not me. No, sir. Do you have any idea what horses eat? I don't. Frankly, this whole Melvin business is giving me such bags under my eyes, you'd think that I had amnesia. And frankly, I repeat, I emphasize, I repeat, end of subject!
Room 313, Health and Human Services Subcommittee. Senator Warren Clark presiding. Order, please.
Mr. Smith, we're very happy you were able to join us today. As our staff has informed you, this subcommittee is only interested in the truth. Therefore, there are no right or wrong answers. You understand that, Mr. Smith?
Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, we didn't hear that, Mr. Smith. You're going to have to speak up a little louder.
I've got Spider-Man, Lucian P. Smith. I've got Spider-Man. I mean business.
Spider-Man tie. That's very nice.
Lucian P. Smith. I mean business.
They know, Lucian. They know.
Well, Mr. Smith, listen, I'll tell you what. Well, why don't you tell us about where you live, your home? Can you do that for us, Mr. Smith?
ABT in ABTM is hard. You know, it'd be hard.
That was very nice. I'll tell you what. Why don't you tell us about your friends?
Okay, Jack. We done?
Not yet, Lucian. Just tell the people about home. Tell them about Arnold and Norman and Barry. Just tell them what it's like.
Norman be the donut man.
The donut man. Why do you call him that?
He be fat with donuts. And Arnold's got the rug. He's like nuts or something. And Barry, he gone. He be gone now. I miss Barry. I do. I miss Barry.
I stand before you, a man in an uncomfortable suit. A man whose capacity for rational thought is somewhere between a 5-year-old and an oyster. I am retarded. I am damaged. I am sick inside from so many hours, days, months, and years of confusion. Utter and profound confusion. I am mystified by faucets, radios, elevators, newspapers, popular songs. I cannot always remember the names of my parents. But I will not go away. And I will not wither because the cage is too small. I am Lucian Percival Smith. And without me, without my shattered, crippled brain, you will never again be frightened by what you might have become. Or indeed, what your future might make.
Lucian, just one other question. Do you feel that you could work outside of the sheltered workshop at the center?
What do you think, Lucian?
It be hard. Lucian B. Smith says it be hard.
Thank you.
I got my library card. It's got my name. Lucian B. Smith. It be green. I mean business.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
My name is Norman Polanski. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
This is nice. It's cozy.
It used to be a lot nicer when we had those rugs. Arnold's got them hid someplace.
Arnold, Dick! He's not here, is he?
Oh, boy. That's just what we need.
Arnold, Dick!
Oh, boy. Can I manage your coat?
I don't have one.
Oh, boy.
I got to leave at 9. The bus comes then. It's 7:30 now.
See this? It's a timer. It times things. Oh, eggs and things. I'll just set it. Well, you won't be late. Don't worry.
It's 7:30 now, and I got to leave at 9.
All I do is set it on the 9, like that, see? Don't worry. That looks like a butler or somebody. My name is Noah Polanski. Won't you take a seat?
I got these for you. I picked them.
Oh, you're welcome very much. They're pretty. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
I picked them in that lot near the Getty station. You know that lot?
Getty gas, that's good gas. Would you please like a donut?
You got a jar or something to put them in?
I got them on plates. Tiles, see? They won't fit in a jar or something.
Gee, Norman, you're silly. I mean the flowers.
Oh, boy. I thought you wanted a jar for the donuts. I am silly. You ain't kidding. Would you please like a donut?
I got to go at 9. The bus comes then.
Maybe I'll have one, thank you. They call this honey place, but you know what? There's no real honey in it. I told that to Arnold. He said we should pick it.
Maybe we should put them in a jar or something.
Oh, I'll get a jar or something.
This is nice, Norman. Real cozy. We don't have stuff on the wall in our home. We used to, but Helen with the tick eats paper sometimes.
Oh, boy, you ain't kidding.
She ate a picture of God one day. God and his friends eating, she just ate it. We still got the frame, but God's all eaten up.
God? She ate God? Oh, boy.
One time, Helen ate a roll of toilet paper.
You want to see our bathroom, Jill? We got a real nice bathroom.
No, thank you. I went before.
We got swans in there.
This is nice. It's cozy.
We used to have a poster with kitties on it. Jack managed to take it down. He said it was too baby. I kind of like that though. Would you like a donut? Dude, Sheila, are the flowers under me? Do you remember?
I got them in that station near the Getty station.
Well, getting gas. That's good gosh. Sheila, somebody sat on me. I think I'm very sorry, but I was just sitting down and we'll have a donut and for us to talk.
That's okay, Norman.
But they're all broken.
Flowers grow right back.
I feel real bad about it.
That's okay, Norman. Flowers break a lot. That's how come you got them free.
Would you please like a donut?
I have spaghetti for supper.
Sheila, I got you this. It's a present. Can I have the hose?
No. I want them.
Open it.
Norman, I feel all jumpy.
Me too. Can I have the hose?
No. I know what's in it. Let me guess, a frog?
No. Oh boy, a frog would be hard to grab.
Gee, Norman, you're funny.
I am funny. You ain't kidding.
You are, Norman, you're funny. Oh, Norman. Cute. Oh, Norman.
Well, try them on. I can't wait to see them on.
The best present I ever got.
Well, try them on. Put them on your belt. They'll fit good.
What size?
Whatever side makes you feel more balanced. Jack, he got me the ring. It's made of metal. And Arnold got me all the keys. Oh, he says the movie theater has all keys around. They don't use very much. Lucian got me the little itty bitty key. It goes to his diary he got, but he can't write, so who cares?
They're the most beautiful keys I ever saw.
Well, they should be. They go right to the movies. Boy, did that go fast!
I got to go for the bus at 9.
No, well, 7:30 and 9 are too soon together.
I got to go, Norman.
Oh, Butler couldn't tell you better time. Would you please like a donut?
The bus goes at 9. It don't wait.
My name is Norman Blansky. Welcome to my home. Well, thank you for visiting with me. I'm sorry I broke your flowers. Come again.
Norman, this is the most best beautiful present I ever got.
Welcome to Norman Blansky. Come again. Thank you for visiting with me, Sheila. Thank you for visiting with me. Bye, Sheila. Bye. Bye, Sheila. Free donut! Free donut! Free donut!
I'm in a little bit of trouble with Mr. Corbin. He says if I don't bring back the keys, I'm fired. Boy, talk about Russia. So I put it down on my pad of things to do to ask Sheila. Just thinking about it gives me arthritis. But when the tough get tough, the going gets going.
Hi, Barry. It's me, Jack. How you doing? I picked up this book for you. Some golf tips from Jack Nicklaus. It's pretty good. I looked it over. There's lots of drawings. Lots of maybe you can look it over later. Norman says hello. He sent over some donuts, but the doctor said they had too much sugar. Arnold finally put the rugs back. He screamed at all of us that he wasn't a camel, and that was the end of it. You know how he is. Lucian wanted me to give you this. It's a quarter. He said, when you get out, he wants you to give him something. When I found out about Barry's father coming, I went to my boss and I asked him to stop it. He agreed. However, his boss said we shouldn't interfere. He'd met Barry. Barry was stable. Christ, he said, not a month ago, the two of us had quite a cogent conversation. About what? My boss asked. Golf, his boss said. Lucian, through the machinations of Senator Clark and his colleagues, is once again a ward of the state. So any of you who don't believe in Spider-Man, think again. I ran into my ex-wife again. She and her car are both still looking great. I finally got another job. Through an old college friend, I've wrangled a position at a travel agency. Sounds kind of glamorous. Start in a couple of weeks. I'll miss these guys. They're throwing me a surprise party tomorrow night. I'm surprised. Lucian told me twice. Norman told me 3 times. And Arnold, the concoctor of this top secret scheme, came right out and informed me that if I want balloons or noisemakers, I'd have to pick them up myself. He was just too busy. I repeat, too busy. You see, the problem is they never change. I change. My life changes. My crises change. They stay the same. Arnold is Arnold. Norman is Norman. Lucian is Lucian. Keys are keys. And donuts are donuts. I just drop by and say hello. I guess I better get going. stick any wooden nickels, huh?
Everybody do their jobs, or Jack will be here, and a surprise party will be about as surprising as neuralgia.
Boy, the worst thing you can do is go to a party and everywhere you look there ain't no donuts. You can call that a party.
Lucian, if you don't stop spraying that, we're all going to catch asthma and die.
I'll be making it smell clean, Arnold.
Lucian, this is furniture polish. You don't use this to freshen the air. This is for polishing furniture.
Well, it smells like flowers.
Lucian, put this away. My nose smells like a bureau.
We'll be having furniture, Arnold.
Norman, you said you were going to get snacks. All I see are donuts.
Well, donuts are snacks.
Donuts are not snacks.
Donuts are snacks.
Donuts are not snacks.
Donuts are snacks.
Donuts are not snacks.
Somebody, I hear them.
Get the light. It's him. The light. Quick, get the light.
Hello, my name is Norman Belansky. What can I... Oh.
Come in. It's open. Surprise! 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 Get the light. Surprise! I don't believe it.
Hi, Sheila. My name is Norman Belansky. Welcome to my home. What you think of these?
I don't believe this. You make a plan, you work it out, you turn off the lights. I don't believe it.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
I can get angina just standing here.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Lucian. I got you these at the Getty Gas place, Norman.
Jimmy, guess that's a good guess. They're real pretty. I hope I don't sell them.
Put them up high. You can't sit on things up high.
I might as well right away ask a very frank question and get it over with, Sheila. Can I have your keys?
My keys!
Your keys? Oh, boy! She ain't your keys. You can't get anything without her keys. Oh, boy!
Okay, I can see you're not quite ready to make up your mind yet. Good. I'll bring it up later.
I'll put the flowers in the tub. They won't go bad.
Oh, we got a real nice bathroom, Sheila. You want to see our bathroom?
No, thank you. I went before.
All right, I repeat, someone in this room has more to do than talk, talk, talk.
How come you got that hat on, Arnold?
This is my own personal hat, which I got from a bald man in a store. Thank you very much. I will be right back with a plan.
Oh, boy. You think she's so smart. Oh, boy.
You know, Mary Wentworth is so bald. When she takes her wig off, she looks like outer space.
You flowers, they float.
She doesn't have no eyebrows. It's weird.
No eyebrows? What is she doing on a rainy day?
When I got this stuff, I didn't tell the lady at the store it was for a party of grown-up adults. I didn't want to be a bragger.
What you got in the bag, Arnold?
Let me guess, a frog.
No.
Donuts?
They're both good guesses, but they're both, I repeat, both wrong. Animal puppets. A whole bag of animal puppets.
Well, how come?
They go like boats.
How come it's because with animal puppets, you are now 3 guests at a party instead of 1. Just put a puppet on each hand.
These aren't people, Arnold. They're puppets.
I see him. Here comes Jack.
It's him, get ready.
Oh, boy.
Does she know the song?
Oh, no being had time.
Oh, I figured this. Just put a puppet on each hand and mouth the words.
I put the flowers in the tub. I got all wet.
You got any bird puppets? I like a bird puppet.
I am finding this hard to believe. That's all. Just hard to believe.
Any frog?
angina party. That's what this is. It's an angina. Here he comes. Get ready.
Hello, my name is Norman Nancy. Oh.
Come in. It's open. Surprise! Surprise! On the Were you surprised, Jack? Be frank.
Would you like a donut, please?
Here, Jack, have a puppet.
My puppet be fake.
Stop it! That's it! Curtain up, back in the bag. I am not going to have a surprise party, I emphasize, with puppets fighting all over the place. Puppets are flying!
My puppets are dead.
What's the surprise for, guys? Don't you know, Jack? Boy, this is a surprise. You're leaving us, Jack. Harry and the band told us. Right.
Jack believe in us? Where Jack believe in us to?
Lucian, we've explained this maybe a million times. You should get an atlas.
Jack, you believe in where?
Well, I've gotten another job, Lucian. I'm going to be a travel agent.
You be traveling, Jack?
I'll still be in the neighborhood. You know that building with the big red awning on the way to the center?
No, boy, don't ride up front with those people.
We got no trees.
Now, how many jobs you got now, Jack?
I'll just have the one.
Us, right?
No. You see, I'm going to be a travel agent. I'm going to help people get from place to place.
We got no trees.
And then us, right?
No. See, I'm leaving you guys. But it'll be okay, really, because somebody else will come and take my place. Somebody will always be here for you guys.
Oh, no, somebody don't know us like you know us, Jack.
They will.
Jack believe in us where?
Well, you can't leave us, Jack.
Norman, you should have thought about this 10 years ago.
It's not like I'll never see you again.
You can't leave us, Jack.
Jack believe in us.
If you leave us, Jack, I'm on a hunger strike.
Jack believe in us. Jack believe in us. Jack believe in us.
Come back out here.
I won't eat nothing.
Jack, I wouldn't, and I mean this frankly, quit you.
I'm not quitting you, Arnold. I am not quitting any of you.
If you quit us, Jack, I'll go on a hunger strike. I won't eat nothing until I'm like a worm.
Guys, I thought this was supposed to be a party.
It is. This is an angina party.
Hunger strike! I'm on a hunger strike!
We got no trees.
Free donuts! Free donuts! Free donuts!
Yes to you leaving us, Jack. Yes to that. Yes, yes, yes.
So loud in here, I need chocolate!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Free donuts!
Yes. Yes.
Hunger strike! Free donuts!
This is nice. Cozy.
Yes, yes, yes.
Free donuts! Hunger strike! Free donuts!
Lucy, come on, go.
On track number 1, through the West Subway, the Colonial, stopping at Kingston, Westerly, New London, Old Saybrook, New Haven, Bridgeport, Stamford,
to the train station, and I waited for the Russia train. I studied my map for quite a while. And Russia, by the way, is no one-horse town. Then I kind of checked out my suitcase. My flashlight, canned peaches, my socks, my comb, my toothbrush, and the rugs, thank you very much. And Melvin's shoes, thank you too. And then I rested some. Who wants to get somewhere all tuckered out? Yes to that! I couldn't get a wink in edgewise. This cop kept coming by saying, you can't sleep on those benches. Boy, you're telling me, I told him. And my hat, although perfect for Russia, is a bad climate for America. And frankly, I was getting a bit hungry. And frankly also, nobody wanted to talk too much. Going to Russia, and I mean this, is no picnic. And then I started thinking about Lucian and wondering if he was crying again. Poor Lucian, he's a mental wreck. I'm lost on my way to Russia. Thank you very much. Hi, Jack. It's nice to see you today, Jack.
It's great to see you too, Arnold.
You taking a train somewhere, Jack?
No, I just thought I'd drop by and, see if you wanted some company.
Jack.
Yeah.
I think I'll go to Russia when they get things worked out a little better. Frankly, it's an awful long wait.
Good idea.
Would you take me home, Jack? I think I forgot a few things.
Sure.
Jack, you shouldn't be quitting us.
I have to, Arnold.
If you quit us, Jack, I'll hate you.
I hope not.
I will.
I really hope not.
I will. Well, are you quitting us?
Yes.
Okay, fine, I hate you. Curtain up, end of subject. Can we please get something to eat, Jack? I'm very undernourished tonight.
We'll stop somewhere.
Thank you, but I don't want to go any place that has a la carte. I don't like a la carte.
No a la carte.
So you're going to be a travel agent now, Jack, huh?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Jack. Jack! And I emphasize this. You got better behavior patterns.
Thanks, Arnold. You too.
Now for aim on track number 7. Local service, stopping at Boston, Montreal, Vancouver, Anchorage, Vladivostok, Irkutsk, Petropavlovsk,